Hey you guys, and welcome in. My name's Tom, your neighborhood butcher, and today we're shopping with Tom. We're going to look for the best deals in your local markets, California, Arizona, and Nevada. We're going to check out Safeway, Albertsons in Arizona, Cardenas, Stater Brothers, Bashas, Fry's, Smith's, Safeways in California, Smart&Final, Food for Less, and Vaughn's today. We're going to try to find you the best deal in this market. We're going to shop, and I'm going to try to help you save some damn money. Let's save some money today by shopping in a few locations in your local area. Take advantage of some of these hot front page items and save you money. Let's get it. Let's go on this journey together. And today we're starting with Safeway Albertsons in Arizona. And I tell you guys, out of all the ads that I've looked at today, this one right here is the best ad in the whole market. I gotta admit, these guys are really running some of the best front page items that are really and truly going to save you some money to start off the month. And in their digital offers, they have their red and green grapes for just 97 cents a pound. Man, red and green grapes for 97 cents a pound. What a smoking deal, you guys. What a smoking deal, and you just can't really go wrong. They also have baby back ribs and St. Louis style spare ribs for just $1.97 a pound. If you can get a baby back rib for just $1.97 a pound, that is a great deal. It's going to make that weekend barbecue phenomenal. Smithfield bacon at $2.97 a pound. This is a 12-ounce pack, but at $2.97, that's a pretty good price for a 12-ounce pack of Smithfield bacon. Let's roll up into this true front page item, and they're rolling T-bones and New York strip bone-in for just $7.99 a pound. That's a good deal. Just a good price in today's market. The days of getting a T-bone for, say, $3.99 or $4.99 a pound, I believe, are gone, unfortunately. You're going to see a lot more reasonable prices for the cost of, a T-bone. The cost of a T-bone right now is probably $10 a pound, as they buy it off the hoof, so to speak. So $7.99 is just a good price for a T-bone. And then we have our jumbo raw shrimp, easy peel shrimp, 16 to 20 count for just $4.99 a pound. And for a 16 to 20 count shrimp for $5 a pound, that is a smoking deal. Then they also have 80% lean ground beef for just $3.99 a pound, and that is a damn good deal. And I think the cheapest price in the whole market on hamburger this week. And then you can't go wrong with all natural boneless skinless breast chicken at $1.99 a pound. Normally it's in that $2.99 a pound range, so you're saving $1 a pound on boneless skinless breast chicken. We have an awesome one-day sale here, you guys, where you can get literally a pork loin for 99 cents a pound. You're going to save $10 by going and picking up a pork loin today. $10 right there by picking up a pork loin. And you're going to be able to make multiple meals out of that pork loin. And you're going to just save yourself money across the board. Here's Lloyd's spare ribs. This is a 16-ounce spare rib, so basically a little half rack for $4.99, and that is a great deal. 2 pounds of mandarins for just $2.99 each. That's a great one as well. Premium cherries for $2.99 a pound. That's a great price. And then here's one of the better deals in this whole ad. 99 cents for 5 pounds of potatoes. You've heard me talk endlessly about all the different things that you can do with a bag of potatoes. That is a deal right there. I mean, literally you're going to save yourself a few bucks on that 5-pound bag of potatoes. Let's roll down this ad. Buy one, get one free. Look for this POS in the store. You're going to find all these different items that buy one, get one free. Why not? That is a great deal. Here's another deal in the one-day sale. This one-day sale is on August 1st, you guys. And this is 4 for $13 on Pepsi, Coke products sold in the 6-pack in the bottles. 4 for $13. Not bad. And here we go. Buy 2, get 2 free. Almost every store every week. You're going to find at least 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 stores that are running this buy 2 get 2 free deal on Coke and Pepsi products. Chobani Greek yogurt, 0 sugar for 88 cents each. That is a smoking deal right there. Then you got Cocoa Puffs and Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios for $1.47 each. Oro wheat bread for $1.97 each. That's a great deal too. And these are all little digital deals that you'll need to download. Lucerne cheese in the 32-ounce pack. This is going to be the block or the shredded cheese for just $5.49 each. Man, that's a great one as well. And if you like the sparkling ice, 89 cents each. I'm telling you, this is from top to bottom, it's a really, really good ad. Lucerne large grade A eggs, cage-free eggs, 18 count for $3.77 each. That's a good deal for eggs. $10.99 on Atlantic salmon. That's just an okay price right there. And then 79 cents on green bell peppers. 99 cents on Villa Roma tomatoes, red Roma tomatoes for 99 cents. That's not too bad. And then we have 99 cents on white onions. And that's a decent price as well. You'll see better prices on some of those items and other places. But those are just everyday low prices for these companies, for this company in particular. Snack pack pudding for just 99 cents. If you need that little thing to throw in the kiddos' lunch boxes, there's a good one at 99 cents each. And that's a 4-pack, so you'll take care of 4 lunches within 1 snack pack. Not bad. We got Sara Lee bread at $2.99 and Nature's Own at $2.99. Just some little coupons here. $2.99 each. Why not? It's a great deal. Let's keep rolling down this ad and see what else we have in store. We got a good average price roast sale at $6.99 per pound on boneless chuck, cross rib, petite sirloin, eye round, bottom round, and top round. Remember that petite sirloin whole piece? I made a video on how to break that whole piece petite sirloin down into steaks. And at $6.99 a pound, that's not a bad piece of meat to put on the grill at $6.99. We have assorted loin chops, shoulder steaks, and country style ribs at $2.99 a pound. Just decent. This orange roughy is $6.99 a pound. I can tell you that's a pretty good price. Orange roughy is a great piece of meat. It really takes basically whatever flavor that you're going to put on it. So whatever thing you're feeling as far as flavor, man, that fish will taste like that. It does not have a fishy flavor at all. And that's the cool part about buying orange roughy. Boneless New York strip at $12.99. That's just a decent deal. But this snow crab cluster is at $10.99. That there is a pretty good deal. We got 2-pound strawberries at $3.99 for 2 pounds, so $2 a pound basically. That's not bad. We've got Johnsonville sausages and Farmer John sausages at $4.49. That's just a decent deal. Oh, it's Hatch Chili time. Their Hatch Chilies are coming into season at $1.49 per pound. Boy, you can put a Hatch Chili with just about anything ground, and it's going to become an amazing piece of meat or whatever you're trying to make. 2 lines for $1, 4 for $5 on mangoes, 2 for $7 on blueberries, raspberries, red raspberries, and blackberries. Not too bad on those, you guys. Let's keep rolling down this ad and see what else we have. All right. And I think that's it for the Safeway ad. They really put a lot into their front page, and it shows, in my opinion. All right, let's switch over to the Cardenas ad. Cardenas is just a cool little local market, and I can tell you one thing you can rest assured is every single week you're going to find a cross rib or a chuck roast on sale for $5.99 per pound, and this week's no different. You also have a headless white shrimp, 26 to 30 count for $5.99 a pound. Now remember, that's tail on, shell on, not deveined, right there for $5.99 a pound. And then it looks like we have a pork rib at $2.99 a pound, which is a pork shoulder rib, and that's just an okay deal. Nothing to write home about. But 4 avocados for $5, man, that's a decent deal right there. Powerade at 79 cents each. Food truck, food truck, food truck. Man, those are quick and easy sales right there. This cubed deal right here at $10.99 is just okay. It's not that good of a deal. You'll see in multiple ads that we have coming up where you'll see that cube for $8.99 and $9.99. So that's just a decent deal if you don't want to go anywhere else. Cheetos and Fritos for $2.99 each. Why not? Let's keep rolling down this thing and keep checking it out. 2 ears of corn for 99 cents, 33 cents for cantaloupe, and then stew meat or pork stew meat for $2.49 a pound. Now that's a decent deal for the pork stew meat. Getting it cut up like that and ready to go at $2.49 a pound, that's definitely a good deal. Let's keep rolling down this, see what we have. Ramen noodle, 5 for $2. That's really good there. Farmer John bacon at $5.99. It's only a 12-ounce product at $5.99. That's pretty expensive, unfortunately. Lunchables. These are the bigger Lunchables for $2.99 each. Just something quick to throw in the kiddos' lunch. And then Planters peanuts at $2.99 per jar, and that's not too bad. 2-liter bottles, Mountain Dew and Pepsi at $1.99, not bad. And 7-Up and Squirt for $5.99 a 12-pack. That's a pretty good deal right there. Pretty competitive across the market. Let's go with that. Peanuts for 99 cents per bag. Got a ground pork for $3.49. It's not too shabby. And then here's a Fritos multi-pack, $5.49 for a 10-pack bag chips to throw in the kiddos' lunches. And that's a pretty good deal too. Oh, what do we have here? We've got papaya, we've got mandarin, we've got garlic, 3 for $5, we've got cilantro, 2 for $99, bananas at 69 cents each, and those aren't too bad. Those are decent prices. Here we go, boneless pork loin at $2.49, and then there's a nice bone-in chuck. You don't see bone-in chuck in the market too often anymore, but a bone-in chuck at $5.99 per pound. Not too bad at all. And that's it for the Cardenas ad. All right, let's roll into the Stater Brothers ad. Now we're heading into California. There's some Cardenas in California as well. But in the Stater Brothers ad, we have our tri-tip on sale. They're featuring tri-tip, $6.99 a pound. This is not an untrimmed tri-tip, so it's trimmed, ready to go, steaks and roast for $6.99 a pound, and that's not bad at all. That's actually a really good price, especially for the untrimmed tri-tip. New York strip sold at $9.99 per pound. Remember that New York strip is probably in that $12.99 to $14.99 a pound range, and that's a pretty decent price, just an average competitive market price. Pork shoulder, bone-in country style ribs, strips, or steaks at $2.99 a pound, that's decent. But party wings, fresh party wings at $3.99 a pound, that's not bad at all. We got Coca-Cola products, when you buy 3 at $5.99. And then Doritos, Ruffles, and Tostitos, when you buy 4 at $2.49. And then there's those Lunchables again. This is the smaller Lunchable, 4 for $5. And that's a good thing to throw in the kids' lunches, you betcha. Nature's Own bread for $2.99 each. And that's not bad at all. We got Honey Nut Cheerios, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Roll-Ups, and Nature Valley Crunch Bars at $1.99. That's not bad. Those are all things, these roll-ups and these Nature Valley bars are things you can throw in the kiddos' lunches as well. Sargento cheese. And this is a little snack pack cheese with Ritz crackers and things like that. In my opinion, it's a little better than, say, your Lunchables. And at $2.99, that's not too bad for the kiddos. When you buy 4 Pepsi products and Mountain Dew for $1.49 each, man, why not? That's good. And then Squirt 7-Up for $4.99 for a 12-pack when you buy 3. That's a very good price. 2 for $1 on ramen, 3 for $5 on rice-a-roni, 99 cents on tuna. Man, just some decent deals on things that you can make meals out of, you know. Let's keep rolling down this ad and see what else we have in store. Wieners and classic beef franks, bar S, Oscar Mayer wieners, classic beef franks for $2.99. That's a pretty decent deal. Buy two, get one free for Red Baron. Not too bad. Well, let's see what else we have here. Aha, there's a good deal right there, you guys. This is the cube soda. This is Pepsi products though, for $8.99 each. So that makes that $4.50 a 12-pack for the soda. That is a really good deal. And then we got pork loin chops or roast at $3.99. And we also have flanken and short ribs at $8.99. Those are just decent prices, nothing to write home about. Here we got USDA boneless chuck shoulder steak or roast at $5.99 a pound, and that is a good price. You know, that is a decent price right there. And taco meat at $7.99 a pound. Not bad at all. Ooh, ahi tuna, fresh. This is $9.99 a pound. That's good. And that looks like it for the Stater Brothers. All right, let's roll into Bashas. Now, this is an Arizona company. They are known for their produce, very local company for Arizona. And they're running blueberries this week for $1.79 each. I couldn't see on this ad how big a pack it is, so you're going to have to look at the store to see if that's truly a good deal. But at $1.79 each, even if it's 6 ounces of blueberries, in my opinion, that's a good deal. We got orange gold and red bell peppers and hothouse cucumbers for just 88 cents each, and that is a good deal. Seedless watermelon, 4 for $1. And here we go, we got a T-bone on sale for $7.99 a pound. This is 2 stores now that we've seen T-bone on sale for $7.99 per pound. But one thing you gotta look out for, $7.99 a pound on T-bone. But those nice big gigantic porterhouses that you're looking for, I'm sure they're gonna upcharge you on that. So we'll look and see what the upcharge is on the porterhouse. Let's go into this $5 Friday deal. You got 4 avocados, large California avocados for $5, and then $5 on your Johnsonville sausages, and that's not too shabby. DiGiorno pizza for $5. Why not? So here's a great price here. This is usually $2.99 a pound, and it's $2.88 a pound this week, and it's your boneless, skinless chicken breast or thigh. And then a great price on a pork sirloin chop, bone in at $1.69 a pound. $1.69 a pound for that bone in sirloin chop. I mean, sirloin chop is a really good chop on the grill, you guys. Trust me on this. Buy 2, get 2 free on Pepsi and Coke products. Why not? And then when you buy 4, Lay's, kettle chips, Cheetos, and Funyuns at $2.99 each. And that is a good price. Sara Lee bread at $2.99, as well as Lando Frost lunch meats at $2.99 each. Not bad. Tillamook cheese. I tell you, I love that thick, heavy Tillamook cheese shredded. You know, that yellow sharp cheddar. Perfect for those Taco Tuesdays, in my opinion. Capri Sun, 2 for $5. Man, that's a perfect thing to throw in the kiddos' lunches right there. Let's keep rolling down this ad. See what else we have. Ah, there it is. Porterhouse steak, USDA any size. You can get a small pack or a value pack for $8.99 a pound. So there's their upsell on that T-bone. Try to get a little more gross profit out of it. And I can tell you for months now, Bashas has been running their 80% lean ground beef sold in the value pack for $3.99 a pound. And this week is a little bit different. It's went up by $1. And now it's $4.99 a pound. Still competitive in the market, still a decent one, but I bet you we'll see $3.99 a pound again next week. We'll see. You know, it's something to look out for. What else we have? Chuck roast at $6.89 a pound. That's just a decent average price. Stew meat at $6.99 a pound as well. Why not? If you're in the Bashas buying these things and saving money, you might as well do that. You got eared corn, 33 cents each. That's a good price. And 3140 count. Cooked shrimp at $5.99 a pound. And that is a good price for a cooked shrimp. Very, very good. All right, let's keep rolling down this. There's some Mott's products, 2 for $5. If your kiddo loves the Mott's applesauce cups, that's perfect for the lunch, for their lunches. green, black, and red grapes for $2.99 a pound. That's just okay. And 16 ounces of strawberries for $2.99 is just okay. Bashas water, 35 pack at $2.99 each. Donations right there. And food trucks. Limit 2, unfortunately. Doritos and Cheetos, what is that? 10 to 12 count for $2.99 each. Perfect for the kiddos' lunches as well. Doritos at $2.99 each. That's the whole bag. And then we got Oreos and Chips Ahoy for $3.99 each, and that's just okay, competitive in the market. Red Barons, two for $9.98, and that's $5. A pizza, basically, not too bad. All right, that's it for the Bashas. Now we're rolling into the Fry's ad. Fry's is an Arizona company as well, under the Kroger hub. So you'll see some similarities in these ads as we go into the Kroger stores. And at Fry's this week, we have a buy one, get one free on Foster Farms, boneless, skinless breasts, thins, tenders, and thighs. I believe they're going to be about $3.49 a pound because they're normally $6.99 a pound. Regular price, buy one, get one free, makes them $3.49 a pound. Yellow and white peaches and nectarines, just $1.49 per pound, and that's a good deal. Gourmet potatoes, 2 for $5. And Roma tomatoes, 77 cents per pound. Not bad. On this right here, this party wing, 2.5 pound bag at $6.99. That is a good deal. That is a very good deal for those party wings. And then here's Powerade at 77 cents each. Food truck. Woo! Good price on Powerade. We have the Atlantic salmon fillet for just $8.99 a pound, and this is a good price. And on the lower side of these sales, when they're running salmon, you'll see it at $8.99, $9.99, and $10.99 almost each and every week. If you see $7.99, man, they're really trying to get rid of it. But at $8.99 for this farm-raised salmon, that is a good price. Boneless petite sirloins at $5.99 a pound. Boneless petite sirloins is a good steak on the grill. Could make the weekend nice, for grilling. But it is not a great steak. Just remember that. Petite sirloin is a marin. You need to marinate it. You need to do something to it. Throw it on the grill. It'll be just a decent steak. But at $5.99 a pound, why not? 6-pack Coke and Pepsi products. Buy 2, get 2 free. Sold in the bottle. That's decent. See this buy 2, get 2 free in a lot of stores. And then we have final cost, 4 for $10 when you buy 4 on Lay's, Doritos, and Tostitos. Intamin's Donuts, buy one, get one free, not bad. And Cheez-Its and Club Crackers at 2 for $5, $2.50 a box. Why not? All right, here's a weekly digital deal. Hormel Black Label Bacon at $4.99 per pound. That is a 16-ounce pack, and that is a decent deal. Remember, you need to buy 5 on your first transaction to be able to take advantage of these prices. Large size Frosted Flakes for $2.49, and we've got a little bit of a milk deal. Half gallon for $1.39 each. That's not too bad. I think $2.78 for a gallon of milk if you put them together. Breyer's ice cream at $2.99 and raspberries at 12-ounce pack at $1.99. That's not too bad. Got Johnsonville sausages, it looks like, for $3.99 each, and then a cubed soda, both Coke and Pepsi, at $9.99 each. We have seen a better deal at I think it was Stater Brothers, but this is an Arizona company, and it makes it basically $5. $5 a 12-pack, and that's not bad. Mandarin oranges, $3.49 for a 3-pound bag, and that's not bad. And here's the deal of the week right here. Kraft singles at $2.49 each, right there. That's as cheap as the store brand sliced cheese. And that is a good price. Jell-O packs. Those are good for the kiddos' lunches. And here we go. Folgers coffee up to 25.9 ounces, which is that regular medium roast coffee, classic roast, for $8.99 each, and that's a great deal. Frito-Lay multi-packs at $7.99. That's an 18 count. Man, kiddos' lunches. They're really trying to get you things to put in your child's lunches. 10 for 10 sale, so $1 per product. My question is do you have to buy 10? That's the good question. I don't think you do. I think you could still buy one of these and get it for $1. I'm pretty sure. Let's keep rolling down this ad and see what else we have. Goldfish at $1.99. Gushers at $1.99. Not bad. Not bad at all. Kroger sausage at $4.49 per pack. And then Kroger ice cream at $2.49. These are just some everyday low prices. Kroger patties and rolled sausage at $3.49 each. Sticked butter for $4.29, and Rice Krispies and shredded wheat at $1.99. Not too shabby. Buy two get two free on Coke products. Buy one get one free on Screamin' Sicilian pizzas. Just grocery essentials is what they're calling this. And then we have an $8.99 a pound on a tri-tip. Tri-tip steak or roast, and this is a trim tri-tip, so it'll be nice. And then Ballpark Frank's bun length and regular for 2 for $5. Why not? That's a pretty decent deal. And 4 ears of corn, shucked, cleaned, and ready to go for just $5. That's a quick and easy meal right there. Here we go. This is a pretty nice deal on organic hamburger, 85% lean at $7.99 per pound. I know $7.99 is expensive, but organic products are expensive, unfortunately, and that's a decent price for that product. Armor lunch makers, here we go. Some more things to throw in the kiddos' lunches for 4 for $5. Why not? And then Mott's applesauce 2 for $4. Let's see what else we have here. We have an 80% lean ground beef sold in the 1 pound roll for $5.99. That's just an okay deal. Nothing special, nothing to write home about. Spare rib at $2.99. That's a regular price. And this 26 to 30 count cooked shrimp is a pretty decent deal at $7.99. But right here, Aquastar Wild Pacific Salmon. It's a 20 ounce pack for $8.99. That right there is a good price for a good product. That is a good product, in my opinion. The quality is there. I promise you, that's a good quality product, at least usually anyway. All right, I think that is it for the fries. So let's roll up into the Smith's ad. Now, Smith's is another Kroger company, Nevada, and the western part of the Arizona border as well. Havasu, Bullhead City, Kingman, Parker, I believe there's Smiths in those areas as well. And you're going to see a really good price on an 85% lean Angus ground beef for $3.99 a pound. That is a smoking deal. It's a 3 pound pack. Here's your yellow and white peaches and nectarines for 99 cents a pound. Great. Gourmet potatoes, 2 for $5. Roma tomatoes at 77 cents per pound. And then here's that party wing for $6.99 a bag. 2.5 pounds of party wings for $6.99. Smoking deal. Atlantic salmon, $8.99 per pound. And then we have also a Tyson boneless, skinless breast, drumstick. Let's see, what do we got? Tender, drumstick, thigh, wing. All buy one, get one free. Probably in that $3.49 a pound range as well. Regular price $6.99 a pound. Final cost when you buy 4 for $10. Lay's, Doritos, and Tostitos, and this 6-pack soda. Buy 2 get 2 free. This is the bottled Pepsi and Coke products. There's your Intamin's donuts. Buy 1 get 1 free, and Cheez-Its and Club crackers for just 2 for $5. Not too shabby. Black Label bacon at $4.99 per pound, and that large size Frosted Flakes for just $2.49 each. And then here's that deal on the half gallons of milk for $1.39 each. And that's 18 ounces of blueberries for $3.99. Make sure on these digital ads you buy 5 in the first transaction. It's limit 1 transaction, unfortunately. And then Breyer's ice cream at $2.99 each. Not bad. Here's that cubed soda. $5 a 12 pack right there. That's a great deal. And then Johnsonville sausages at $3.99. Kraft singles, there's that smoking deal on the Kraft singles, $2.49 each, and the Mandarin oranges, $3.49 for 3 pounds. Cello snack packs, $1.99. Folgers coffee, $8.99. That's even that big one, 25.9 ounce classic roast for $8.99, and that's a good deal. Frito-Lay multi-pack at $7.99 each. That's 18 bags of chips for $7.99. That's a great deal for the kiddos' lunches. There's Crescent Rolls, $1.99. That's smoking Fruity Pebbles Honey Bunches of Oats, $1.79 a box. Those are all good prices. Gushers and Goldfish, these are all good things to throw in kiddos' lunches. Chobani yogurts, 10 for 10, so a buck a pop. Really good. Honey Nut Cheerios and Cinnamon Toast Crunch at $1.79 a box. That's a great deal as well. Kroger sausage at $2.49, as well as Kroger ice cream on these hot days at $2.49. Not bad. Not bad at all. Lower prices. We got sausage, patties, links, and rolled sausage at $3.49, and frosted shredded wheat and Rice Krispies at $1.99. So just some decent deals on those. Coke products, buy two get two free. Grocery essentials, you guys. Grocery essentials. And Screaming Sicilian Pizza, buy one get one free as well. Ballpark Franks, 2 for $5 is just okay. And then there's that shucked eared corn, cleaned and ready to go, $4.99. This isn't as good a good deal as in the last ad for the fries, because this is just a Simple Truth natural 80% lean ground beef sold in the pound package for $7.49, and that's just okay. It's just a natural product, but it's not an organic product. Let's keep rolling down this. There's your Armour's Lunch Maker, 4 for $5. These are just little snack packs with the cheese and the meats and the cracker and maybe a little sweet, for the kids to throw in their lunches. And then Mott's little applesauce cups for 2 for $4. Why not? That's a great deal. And then we have a few produce deals here. There's some organic deals. Yellow and white peaches or nectarines, $2.99, or plums, $2.99. California plums or plum cots for $2.49 a pound as well. Bone-in New York strip for just $12.99 a pound. That's a little high. I mean, that's on the higher side of things. And then a bottom round roast for $7.99 a pound. That's kind of high as well. But this 26 to 30 count cooked extra large shrimp is a decent price at $7.99 a pound. But right here, here's the deal, guys. In this ad, this is a great deal if you're looking for seafood. Aquastar Wild Pacific Salmon Fillet, 20-ounce pack for just $8.99. That is a good price and a good quality product. Peeled and deveined shrimp, $6.99 per pound. This is a raw product, 3140 count, but man, no tail, no shell, no nothing, ready to go. $6.99 a pound. That's a smoking deal. 4 lines for $1 is a good deal as well. And that's it for the Smith's ad. Now let's roll into the California Safeway ad. And California Safeway is running some okay deals. So we have a tri-tip on the front page at $5.99 a pound. This is an untrimmed product sold in a twin pack. Lots of fat, lots of nastiness, but I have made a video that will teach you how to break down the tri-tip, peel it, and make it into those nice grilling steaks, or just peel that roast down so that it's ready for the smoker or the grill. And at $5.99 a pound, that is a really good price to be able to take that piece of meat home and just trim it up yourself and get it ready for the grill. You get strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries, as well as blueberries, just $2.99 each. Be careful, there's some variety. You got a pound, 6 ounce. Just be careful on what you're buying. Pork chops, top loin chops at $3.99 a pound. It's just an okay deal. And at Signature Select boneless skinless breast at $3.99 a pound. It's just an okay deal as well. Fritos, Lay's, Tostitos, just $2.49 each. And that's not bad. And boy, here's an exclusive digital deal. Make sure and download these deals. And it looks like you got mangoes, cucumbers, red, green, yellow, and orange bell peppers for 97 cents each. It's not bad. Short ribs at $7.97 per pound, and that's the flanken style rib as well. It's not bad for a flanken or a short rib. This is a smoking deal right here at $4.97. This is a 2125 count raw jumbo shrimp. I believe it's going to have the tail on, shell on, but it will be deveined at $4.97 a pound. That is a good price, you guys. Not bad at all. Triscuits, Wheat Thins, Chips Ahoy, and looks like some sort of Ritz snack pack at $1.97. That's kiddo stuff right there. And here we go. Coca-Cola products, buy two get two free. You can mix and match, and that's a 12-pack. Lucerne, 32 ounces of shredded cheese or block cheese for $5.97 is a good deal. And then a whole gallon of milk for $3.97. It's not bad at all. Honey Nut Cheerios, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Nature Valley Crunch Bars, and Gushers at $1.97. Once again, something good to throw into the kiddos' lunches. And then Breyer's Ice Cream at $2.97 each. And that's a good deal as well. Let's see what else we have in store. There's a Frito-Lay multi-pack at $8.99. I believe you saw them cheaper at another store at $7.99. So if you shop around, you can definitely save a little money. Not too bad. There's some coupons in here, little odds and ends deals. Nothing's really sticking out at me as a great price. So there's a cube soda at $12.99. No bueno. That's expensive. And then DiGiorno pizza at $8.99. So they're trying to make some gross profit on you. Powerade, we've seen that way cheaper than $1.19 a thing. So there's a tri-tip roast there, and that's a trim tri-tip roast for $10 a pound. But here's a decent deal. Genio ground turkey, 93% at $4.99 each, and why not? That's a good one. Sorted lamb chops at $7.99 a pound. That is a good price. That is a good price indeed for lamb. $10.99 per pound on an Atlantic salmon fillet. Let's see what else we have here. Oro wheat bread at $5.49 a pound, $5.49 per loaf. $4.99 on Farmer John bacon. Kraft singles, we've seen a much cheaper price on this at $3.99. So 2 for $7 on Tostitos pizzas. Those are decent. If you get those teenagers, after school, they pop those in the microwave or in the oven, heat those up quick for that after school snack. $2.29 for a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. Not bad. It's a decent price. And I believe that is it. And that is it for the Safeway in California. All right, let's roll into the Smart&Final ad. And we're running the First Street boneless skinless breast chicken at $2.99 a pound. Market safe right there. $2.99 a pound. See that across the market. So that's a good price on chicken. Just a decent price. Green grapes at $1.99 is just a decent price. Assorted pork chops at $2.99 is just a decent price. Seedless watermelons at $3.99 each. That's a good price. Yellow nectarines at $1.99. That's not bad. Small Hass avocados, 2 for $1. Decent. And here's cube soda right here, $5 a 6-pack, or a 12-pack. Excuse me, $9.99 each. Limit 2, so that's not bad. Fritos and Cheetos at $2.49 each. Must buy 4 of those bad boys, and that's not bad. And blueberries in a 6-ounce pack for $2. We have Bar S Jumbo Meat Franks 16 ounce, so that's great that it's the 16-ounce pack, and that is $1.25 each. That's in the ad almost every single week. And then here we go, flat meat. My carne asada heaven right there. Flat meat is one of the best carne asadas in the market as far as I'm concerned, as far as the meat itself. It's at $7.99 a pound. That is a good deal. First Street ground turkey at $8.97, $2.99 per pound. Probably an 85% lean in my opinion. Let's see what else we have here. Mott's and Gushers at $9.99. It's a 20-pack. Cucumbers, 2 for $98. White onions at 69 cents per pound, and organic strawberries at $5.99. That's 1 pound. That's expensive. Mandarin oranges there, 5-pound bag at $6.99, and that's a pretty decent price. And then Nature's Own bread at $2.49. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. That's actually one of the cheaper prices on Nature's Own bread. All right, that's it for the Smart&Final. Now we're going to roll into Food for Less. And they're kicking the ad off with a boneless chuck roast and steak for $5.49 a pound. It's one of the cheaper prices that we've seen on the chuck roast across the market. Sanderson Farms chicken breast, boneless, skinless at $2.99, right across the market. That's a good competitive price. Yellow and white peaches or nectarines at 99 cents a pound. Now that's good. And look like they're local as well. Spare rib and back rib at $2.79 per pound. That's a pretty decent deal. And 3 pounds of cantaloupe for 99 cents. Not bad. Here's a 2-day sale, Saturday and Sunday. Cherries at $1.49. And then that 2.5 pound bag of wings at $7.99 a pound. There's Powerade at 77 cents each. Food truck, food truck, food truck. You can make some money off that 77-cent deal. And then when you buy 4 on 6-packs Coke and Pepsi products sold in the bottle, is $3.49 each. And then we have Fritos, Doritos, and Ruffles, 4 for $10. Must buy 4. Here's a digital deal. Remember, we must buy 5 in that first transaction because it's a one purchase, one transaction. The cube soda for $9.99, Pepsi and Coke. That's not bad. And then strawberries, 2 pounds for $3.99. Not bad. Multi-pack, Frito-Lay multi-pack. I've seen this pack $1 higher. There's an 18-pack at $7.99. That's a good price, boys and girls. Let's see what else we have here. Spaghetti. Hell yeah, 10 for 10. $1 for spaghetti. They're talking about, man, a dinner for like $6 if you go and buy yourself a thing of spaghetti sauce. This is a pretty decent deal for the 32 ounces. This is a 2-pound block cheese or 2-pound shredded cheese for $6.99. That's not bad. And Kraft Singles. This is a smoking deal out of all of our Kroger companies here. Food for Less being a Kroger company as well. Kraft Singles at $2.49 each. That is a great deal. Get 5 of those bad boys. Keep rolling down this ad. Ooh, plums. Red and black plums for $1.99 a pound. Not bad at all. Cuties there. Sold at 3-pound bag for $4.99. That's okay. St. Louis style rib at $3.29. That's just okay. Flankins and short ribs at $7.99 a pound. That's a pretty decent deal right there. And I think that's going to do it for the Food for Less. All right, let's hit the Vons up. This is Albertsons Vons in California. Let's see what they're rolling. Red green grapes for $1.99 on the digital offer. Bag salad, $2.99. Here an untrimmed tri-tip roast, untrimmed. So they will have the fat on it, but at $6.99 a pound. But it's not talking about a twin pack, so you might be able to buy just one tri-tip at $6.99 a pound, and that's a pretty decent deal. $2.99 a pound on your fresh boneless, skinless breast chicken across the market. And then we have Budding Mega Pack, Farmer John Bacon, and Johnsonville, all at $4.99 on a digital coupon. Tostitos, Fritos, and Cheetos, $2.49 each when you buy 3, and buy 2 get 2 free on Pepsi and Coke products. They're in that $10.99 each regular price, so you'll get those for $5.49 per 12-pack basically. Wheat Thins and Triscuits at $1.99 a box. Honey Nut Cheerios, Gushers, and Nature's Valley Crunch Bars at $1.99. Not too bad. There's a decent deal on Lucerne cheese right there. That's a 2-pound block and a 2-pound shredded for $5.99. That's a good deal. Back to deals here. You got a few smoking little deals in this thing. Doritos and Ruffles, that's the family size bag at $3.49, and that's a good one right there. And then a multi-pack chips for $9.99. Not too shabby. Rockstars at $1.49 and Pringles at $1.49 is a pretty decent deal. Yoplait yogurt, 59 cents each. That's a great deal. Why not? $2.99 on a Cheeto, $2.99 on a Chips Ahoy. Well, usually that's $3.99 for those Chips Ahoy, so that's a pretty good deal, saving yourself $1. The bucks add up. Keep saving yourself $1 here, $1 there. All of a sudden you save $30 or $40, and that's damn near a tank of gas, you know. Let's see here. We got large whole seedless watermelon for $5 each, 3 for $5 on Kettle Chips and Coke and Pepsi 2 liters. $5 on Johnsonville bratwurst. Here's the Lay's and Smart Food packs. 10 packs for $5. Kiddo's lunch right there. Mandarins, 3-pound bag for $5.99. That's just a decent deal. I mean, nothing too special, honestly. It looks like they're regularly $6.99, so you're saving $1 right there. And eared corn, 3 for $2, and that's just okay. 2 for $7 on blackberries, red raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries, and cherries for $4.99, just okay. Ribeye at $14.99, down near regular price, so don't even look at that. Pork loin, the Hormel pork loin, flavored and not flavored, $6.99 each, that's not bad. And Farmer John classic wing sausage at 4 for $5, not bad. Lunchables, 2 for $3, so $1.50 per Lunchable. Just a quick and easy thing to throw in the kiddos' lunch, and they're ready to go. And that's it for Vons. And there we go. We went through 10 stores, and I know for a fact if you shop around at 2 or 3 of these stores and shop those hot front page items and take advantage of some of these digital deals, you can save money over Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club. You can save money shopping at your local grocery stores. Just a couple few stores, you can save money on those hot front page deals. Hey, thank you guys for spending some time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly enjoy going through these ads each and every week, and I think together we can save money. Please hit that like button, like, and hit that free subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. We've reached 1,000 subscribers, and I love to work on 2,000 subscribers now. So hit that subscribe button for free and check us out each and every week. Hey, thank you very much again. I appreciate you so much spending some time with me, and I can't wait to go save you money next week. My name's Tom, your neighborhood butcher, and I'll see you next week.